This is a special report. We interrupt your online experience to bring you this cleverly produced, sometimes over-the-top classic entertainment, guaranteed to make you think, smile, and put money in your pocket. Okay, that last one was a bit of a stretch. And now, online with CP Lacey, already in progress.
No, really, this was my experimentation years. His name was Trevor. No, not that kind of experimentation. No. Trevor and I were homeboys. We were best friends, all right? My Jamaican best friend. I was experimenting with weed. Don't get it twisted. I was experimenting with weed. And Trevor happened to be my homeboy at the time, Jamaican guy. And we were, going to all the parties. And I didn't want to be a party pooper. So as they were passing the joint around, when it got to me, I was like, okay, why not? Now, we're talking Jamaican joints now. We're not talking about those toothpick-sized American joints that Americans normally roll. These were like official baseball bat size joints. Okay, so when it got to me, I didn't want to be a party pooper, so I was in my experimentation mode. So I grabbed it. It was about this big. It was about this big. I took a nice size hit. I didn't want to be a party pooper, right? I didn't want to be a party pooper. Now, when I came to, he was rolling another one. I was like, no thank you, no thanks, I'm good. No thanks, Trevor, I'm good. Yeah, he was like, come on, man, smoke the next one. No thank you, I'm good for the rest of my life. With this pandemic going on, statistics are saying big city dwellers are getting more and more angered at one another every day and becoming more and more less tolerant of one another. I find that not to be so true. Matter of fact, in Philly today, I saw 3 total strangers taking an Uber today. Unbelievable. Total strangers taking an Uber. One was taking the bumper, the other one was taking the GPS system and the radio, the other one was taking the back seat and the stereo system. It was a great effort. You talk about getting along with one another. These guys, it was unbelievable. We've got a great show for you today. My guest is coming on right after this. Stay with us. You're online with CP Lacey.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the Gangsta Comedy Capone. You know me, travels all around the world doing what I do. But when I need to get my laugh on, there's only one real brother that can do that to me, and that's my man CP Lacey. Y'all check him out. Cool.
Thanks, Capone, and thank you, folks, for joining me here on time with online with CP Lacey. This is my maiden voyage, and I want to say thank you, everybody, for joining me. And today is a great day for the maiden voyage because on the show today we have none other. I told everybody that my producers told me that Bono is going to be on the show today. So you are in for a rare treat, and I believe we have Bono just waiting to come on the show. Let's see. I don't know what your favorite Bono song is, but I'll tell you what mine is as the show progresses. But let's see if we can get Bono to let's come on board here. Let's see. Bono, are you there? Bono. Oh, there he is. Oh my God.
Hey man.
Oh my God. Oh, see, I can go home now. He's here. The man of the hour is here. I just want to say thanks for stop. Oh my God, this is huge, folks. Thank you, Bono, for being on the show, man. I don't know how my people pull these strings, but thank you. Thank you for coming on the show. Can you hear me?
Good to see you, man. How you doing, CP? You're one of my favorite people. Everything good?
Thank you. Wow, I don't even know you knew me. Oh, I feel enlarged now. Hey, Bono, tell me, let's see. What's your favorite Bono song, man?
My favorite U2 song? Stay is my favorite tune, but I'm really happy with or Without You.
Oh, I like that song too. My favorite song. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you that after I tell you. How long did it take you to write With or Without You?
Oh, I didn't write that song.
But it says on the credits that you wrote it. What do you mean? Oh, I know what you mean. You didn't write it. You just put the pen to the paper, and the song just kind of wrote itself. Is that what you mean, Bono?
Yeah, maybe that's what happened. I didn't do
it. Wait a minute. Okay, you're telling me not to call you Bono. Can I call you B?
Right.
Can I call you B?
He's fine. I'm not Bono.
You're not. You're not Bono. My producers told me
No.
that we're going to have Bono on the show. Now you've been dodging the Bono thing for a while, and I'm looking right at you, and I'm just waiting for you to start belting out, and I still haven't found what I'm searching for. I'm just waiting for that to happen any second.
But I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can all go home now. We can all go home now. But
CP,
yeah.
CP, how you doing, man? This is Pavel.
You kidding me?
No, man.
Wait, my producers told me that. See, you guys got me. My producers said that Bono was going to be on the show.
I think you need to fire them.
This is crazy. Were you in on this?
I was in on this.
My producers told
man. You know how it is.
My producers told. I'm going to kill you guys. I'm going to kill you guys. They told me that Bono's going to be on the show. I've got my mind and my mouth all ready to talk to Bono, and it's still a great pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing the #1 Bono tribute artist on the globe, on the planet. This is Pavel. Pavel, thanks so much, man. This guy, it's amazing. I'm going to kill you producers for telling me that Bono's going to be. Now you got all my fans. Now my fans think that I'm lying. Now my fans think that I'm lying.
Oh, man.
I'm going to kill somebody.
We all just spread the love.
Somebody's head's gonna roll. But okay, but still, this is still gonna be a great, fabulous show with you right here, Pavel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pavel is the undisputed #1 premier
world champion,
world champion Bono tribute artist. As a matter of fact, he steps in for Bono whenever Bono's doing extra stuff and the crowd is just too massive. They let Pavel go one way, and while Bono sneaks out the other door, which is a challenge. Is that really challenging to do? Tell me about that.
I didn't do that. You know what I did is I did a couple of stand-ins for him. One for Vogue magazine back in 2008 or 2009. I don't remember. 2008. And did a movie segment in Mexico. They called Bono up to be in the movie, and he says, "I can't do it. I've got Pavel. You can use my double, Pavel." So I said, that was kind of cool.
So Bono actually said that?
Yeah, that's what the producer told me.
Oh my gosh, that's great. That's great. I got so many questions to ask you. I left my notes downstairs. My producer is somewhere asleep. I don't know what's going on. So here's how we're going to do.
Away, my brother.
We're going to wing this. First of all, I guess everybody would like to know about, for you folks who are just tuning in, I want to thank you for tuning in to Online with CP Lacey. My guest is Pavel, #1 Bono tribute artist on the globe. People would like to know, sometimes they ask me a lot, what makes a person want to be a celebrity impersonator? How did you get into the business?
Got into business after 2001. My father died, and I thought to myself, this guy was dedicated to his family. And didn't really have much of a life of his own. Thank you. I was already a musician, performing live on stage for years. At this point, 12 years. And then I've done some theater work. I've studied opera for years. So I wasn't unaccustomed to being on the stage. But I've been hearing the whole Bono thing since 1979, when I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
And by the time the 90s showed up, I was not just hearing it from people who say, you look like Bono. They could come up and just start talking to me as if I was Bono.
I can believe that.
Let them know, look, I'm not Bono. I'm here at the swap meet. I want to buy some socks from this Korean lady. Right. But it didn't matter. People believe what they want to believe. And I'm going to be cool about it. So, but I got a band together. I got a website together. I bought some domains. This is early 2000, before people had their own personal websites and stuff. And it seemed like everywhere I went, I made a bit of a scene.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And so how many years have you been doing Bono now?
About 20 years now, professionally. Looking the part, almost now 41 years.
Now, you've done, like, you say you've done stage and television and things of that nature. Yes, what are some of the TV credits that you have?
Well, I've been on Family Feud 10 times. I was on Good Morning America twice. I was on Jimmy Kimmel's show. I was on Kelsey Handler's show. I was on Carson Daly's show. I've been on lots of radio interviews all over the United States. I've been in Rolling Stone magazine. I've been voted one of the top 10 best tribute artists in the world by Cosmopolitan magazine.
Oh,
I
that's
did the
amazing.
Maury Povich show.
That is amazing. You did do the Maury Povich show.
Dogg.
Let's take a look at one of your episodes in Romania when you did a
Oh, it did Romania
Over
Got
here-
Talent.
oh-
Yes, I was getting there.
over here we would call it the equivalent of, let's say, America's Got Talent. Let's take a look at this right now.
Yeah.
This is getting better. Vamos isso, vamos isso. Do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You said one love, one life. When it's one need in the night. One love to go without. Is it too late tonight? Just drag the past out into the light. Bună seara toți, koniecznie!
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Now, you know what can happen on those two shows? One of two things can happen. They can go crazy and nuts for you like they did, or they can really
Yes.
throw you under the bus. But you did such an
Yes.
amazing job. I saw
Oh,
the
yes.
one panelist took out his phone and started videoing you.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that as popular as U2 is all over the world, you'd want them to be playing in every country that wants them there. And no doubt Romania wants them there, and
Absolutely.
Serbia wants them there, Bulgaria wants them there, Russia wants them there. Why not? They're lovely.
Yeah. I agree. So what are some of the highlights of being a celebrity impersonator?
Oh my! You know, you get to walk through some doors you normally wouldn't go through in your life. You meet some people you wouldn't normally ever meet in your life. I mean, I became friends with Pierce Brosnan years ago. My band had played at his house in Malibu, and we would have had dinner another time. We visited together another time after that, and very, very decent man, lovely family. And you know, it's a lot of fun just kind of hanging out with people who love Bono, who love U2, who love the idea of celebrities being in their presence, even if you aren't the real thing.
I'm looking
People
at those.
just treat you like this giant rock star, and I'm humble about it. I love it, but you know, as long as we're all having a good time, kind of hanging out. You know, I want to stay all is fair. I don't let people buy me things. I don't cross those kinds of boundaries.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you know, it's just fun hanging out with people. Sometimes I just get people start singing.
yeah. That's,
And they aren't necessarily the type that would sing on command, but guess what? They're singing.
they certainly are, and they're singing the praises.
So that's the way plus side, man. Way plus side. Sometimes, you know, if people don't like Bono, they're generally pretty cool about it. You know, I had one guy who told me he didn't like Bono's politics, and we talked about a half hour afterwards. He says, "You know, you're a good man. Maybe I got it wrong." I said, you know, that's how it is.
Here's a picture of you, Bono, right here, as Bono. Where was this
Pavel.
picture done?
That looks like the second half of Romania's Got Talent.
Okay.
Or that was in Bulgaria's Got Talent. They called me up and just said, "Hey, we'd like you to be on our show." And I says, "Well, you know, I'm not Bulgarian." They're like, "We don't care." I said, "Okay."
Did you speak the language? Was the language a barrier for you?
No. I grew up with Serbian in my household, so I grew up speaking Serbian and some Romanian. But I went back to Romania. My parents are both Romanian from Yugoslavia, and many people there speak multiple languages.
Oh, I see.
And so, that's common. You'll find it an average home, everyone speaks minimum 2 languages. Minimum.
For, let's say, a person who their friends always tell them, yo, you look just like this guy, you look just like that girl or that woman, that guy. What advice would you give to a person who want to break into the look-alike industry or the impersonation industry?
The advice I tell a lot of those kind of people is that it's a difficult industry, and even if you're the most popular character that there is, even if you look like Mick Jagger or look like Taylor Swift or Beyonce, it'll be difficult. You got to do more than just a one-trick pony show, looking the part. You've got to do something fun with it. I says if you've got, some comedy stick to it in the character, I says you would do fantastic.
That's good information.
You're kicking the dopamine in people's brains, and that's what they want. Their bodies are flushed with happiness.
That's good information. What about this picture here?
Yeah, that's a big one.
What about this picture?
That picture there, I was a buddy of mine. We were going to do a podcast show when I first moved back to San Diego years ago, and we needed a green screen. But there's been so many times where I needed new photographs to update, because Bono's changing his hair, changing his sunglasses, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm just going, I got to find all the materials. And so I needed new photos, so I bought all the stuff. The green screen and things like that, so my buddy and I can do some photography. He's a videographer and audiographer by trade.
I'm going to play the devil's advocate here. Okay.
Yes,
why would someone ever try to act like somebody that they're not? Please tell me.
I mean, think about it. If you're getting all kinds of goodies for nothing but looking something, right? If you walk into a place and someone says, "Oh my God, you're my favorite actor, you're my favorite singer. Can I buy you, a meal or whatever? Can I at an airport? Can I bump you to first class?" If you can get away with it, I think for a lot of people, they do that.
That's a good answer. That's a good legitimate answer. That's a good legitimate answer. And the reason why I asked you that question is because someone emailed me once and said, someone looked at one of my videos on YouTube and put a comment, "Ew, why would someone ever try to act like somebody that they're not?" And my answer was, I know the show is about you, but I just want to interject this.
No, I'm all good.
Okay, my answer was, people, like you said, people love Beyonce. They love Bono. They love Michael Jackson. Even though they're gone, Elvis and all these people, they love them. James Brown, all of them. And the thing is, they don't have $25,000 to have James Brown or Beyonce come to their event. Even if you have like 500 people, even a promoter with 500 to 1,000 people, he don't have the kind of money to bring Bruno Mars to an event. So the people who love Bruno Mars do not mind looking at a celebrity lookalike, especially if it's worth his salt.
Yeah, that was my point earlier about people want to be in the presence of a rock star or one of their favorite celebrities or someone that has done something for them.
Absolutely.
There aren't a lot of people that I would have much awe for. I see a lot of celebs all the time, and some of them are my friends and regular people who can piss you off.
Yeah.
And
I know the feeling.
So I for a brief moment, why not be somebody for somebody else? If it's just for play, we all kind of know, but it's like watching a 2-hour movie. We want to be lost in some kind of fantasy and then be back grounded.
Absolutely.
And most people get that, And so I see a lot of your stuff there, and I'm just going, Jesus, you are the most talented man I know, and I have great respect for you.
Get out of here! I'm an idiot. I've been blessed.
No, man. You're a well-loved man. You're a well-loved man, and you've earned it, my brother. You have earned it. So
well, thank you. Coming from you, that's a rave review. Thanks. Coming from you, that's a rave review because I put you up on the top tier of the impersonators. Now we have a lot of impersonators in the industry who are really well worth their salt. But then at the advent of Michael's death, now you got a lot of guys putting on a glove and a wig and taking
Sure.
everybody's money, saying that they're Michael Jackson, and making it bad for the true Michael Jackson and Bono impersonators. These guys, coming out
Right.
half-cocked, knowing that they can make a buck or two, and they also bring the price of the gig down by charging someone $5. Then they call you on the phone and they say, "Can I get you, Pavel, for $5?" And your answer is,
Right, I get that.
absolutely not.
I've been asked by many people, after I've got a little bit of fame, hey, I've been hearing this for a long time, especially the Bono thing. This is, what can I do to do what you do? And I said, nothing. This is my job. But also, I tell them, this is just genuinely, be good at it, be genuine, be kind, be honorable, because that will elevate our industry. And the moment someone does something slightly nefarious or perceived nefarious, the whole world will think that this is an infection of our entire industry, and it's not.
Very
There are
well
a lot
said.
of good people in our industry.
Very well said,
Yeah,
man.
there's a lot of good people in our industry that really do a fantastic job as tribute artists, much as like yourself. I've been impressed with you for a long, long time. Since we did the Maury show back in 2007 or 8, whenever it was.
I wish I had a
And,
photo of that day. Yeah. Who else was on that show? We had
you're great. Get it,
Britney Spears was on the show. Janet Jackson,
Yes.
Whoopi Goldberg, Natalie, my girl Natalie, who does Paris Hilton. They were
Yeah.
all on the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great, great show.
Yeah, that's
I want
right,
to thank everybody
right.
who's sending in the comments. Hey, Lucille. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're feeling much better. I
Hi,
hope this
Lucille.
show is making you feel better. And if you got a comment or anything you want to holler at Pavel and say hi, a nice job, CP Lacey, or CP Lacey, you really need to get out of the business, whatever, just send it on in. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to speak more with my man Pavel, the #1 Bono tribute artist in the world. We'll be right back. Stay right where you are.
Hey man, what up? This comedian Rick Smiley, man. Hey. Hey, what up, Pimpin'? This comedian Ricky Smiley. Whenever I'm on the road, I check out my man, CP Lacey. You know why? Because he's funny as a mother. CP Lacey. Funny as hell. Ay-ya.
Hot as a balloon shoots up through the snowman ground. There's no room, no space to rent in this town. It's a beautiful day. The sky above to feel like a beautiful day. I have run, I have crawled, I have scaled these city walls, only to be with you. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Oops. Oh. My bad. Hey, that was wonderful, Pavel. I'm such
Thank
a
you,
clown.
sir.
I'm such an idiot. I want to say hi to a few people.
No, man.
People
Those
who are hanging
powerful
out.
words. You are far from.
I want to say hi to Chrissy Baylor. Chrissy, I hope you're feeling better. That's the second person I said I hope you're feeling better. Vero, my homie from way back. We go back like a spinal cord. Vero, hi. I want to say hey to my brother Eddie hanging out in California where you guys are. Pavel, aren't you in California right now?
I am in San Diego, California, sir.
Yeah, that's great, man. I heard it wasn't a sunny day today. Was it a sunny day today?
No, that's correct. It was gray. But you know, it is a day for writing. So, and I got my first COVID shot today.
Yeah, you got a COVID shot today? That deserves.
Got the Moderna, right?
There you go.
I was talking for a long time. I couldn't get it.
There you go. You actually get a horn blowout.
Give him some charm, would you? Just walk in, just charm this girl.
Yeah. That's how you do it. I know.
She gave me one today.
That's great. And I know she told you that you look like Bono.
No, she didn't.
Oh, you didn't have your you. Let me ask you this:
No,
do you comb your hair?
I don't go like that out in public. Are you kidding? That causes a lot of. That's in the beginning when I started like an idiot, the best of my ego and my sensibility got to me. First I did the Bono thing, and yeah, I would go out there, but my intent was actually to collect contacts so I can bring people to shows and maybe email them every now and again if they're from another state. Especially I'll be in your state, blah blah blah. So I had. In a few years, I had over 3,500 people in my email base just for all the people I talked to.
Wow, that's amazing.
And all for a lot of fans of you two on some of these websites, they were none too happy. And in many ways, they were probably right, because I think there's a little disingenuous thing when you walk out looking the part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it is.
I'm a better man understanding. So for the last 11 or 12 years, I've probably almost never walked out looking like Bono unless I'm going to work.
I totally agree with that. It's something I regret to this day. Back in the 80s when I first started doing Michael Jackson, everybody was all the black guys were wearing jerry curls and permed hair.
Right, I remember,
and I wanted to do that so badly, but I wanted, when the show was over, after I finished doing Michael Jackson, when the show was over and the curtain is drawn, I didn't want to have Michael's hair anymore. So I never got one.
Right.
So I cut my hair really short, and I wore what they called, black folks, you'll remember this, an S curl. I wore the short one. The short version of a jerry curl was an S curl. If you wore a S curl, hit me up on the comments. As a matter of fact, if you wore a jerry curl, hit me up on the comments. I want to say hi also to Annette Phillips. Thank you for stopping in. She said something about, let's see, you're enjoying the show. I see some praising hands. I see hallelujah in the name of Jesus. Blessings, Heavenly Father. I think she's going on to say, bless CP Lacey. I hope that's what you said. I really can't see it because I wear glasses and I'm trying to look cute with the no glasses look. So, Pavel, let me ask you: are there any downsides to being a Bono impersonator?
Yeah, there are downsides.
Such as
Bono has probably got 10 or 12 zeros in his bank account with a decimal point all the way in the back. I got the same amount of zeros in my bank account, but my decimal point is always in the front.
You see, folks, this is what he was talking about. This is what Pavel was talking about. You have to have banter and jokes along with the look. It's okay to look and act like these people,
absolutely.
But you have to have that other edge, which is going to separate you from the other lookalikes. All they do is study Bono, and become Bono. You have to be Bono 0.0 or Bono 0.5 with the jokes and the banter and the slick comebacks and things of that nature. Okay? Don't just be the character. Be the character plus.
Absolutely. And I think, I've seen a few people who play the character and they can't get out of the character. And I'm just thinking,
I agree.
There's not that many, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of, it's kind of weird talking to people in their alter ego. And I'm not sure that's what I want to do. I mean, I have a lot of friends, even today, artist friends and other rock and roll friends would call me Bono. I'm okay with that, But
okay.
Not passing me off as Bono.
Yeah. Any other downsides?
That's a big downside.
Any other downsides?
Oh yeah. When I'm coming out of the airport, grab my own luggage. I'm gonna wait for the shuttle bus to go to my parking spot.
Doesn't that hurt?
20 miles away because I saved $2 extra a day with a coupon from Groupon, so I can park for a week. Yeah, I saved probably $12, but man, that's lunch.
Yeah.
And I can't
I'm
explain
having a
to
great
people
time
why.
with you,
I
man.
get a crowd of people at the airport wanting my autographs and takes photos, and now they're seeing me wait for the shuttle outside so I can
Yeah.
go to get my car. It's
Yeah.
got 200,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm all right with it. You know, that comes with the territory. But, 12 hours before, I was rocking out to a bunch of people, making them feel
Absolutely.
alive.
The trade-off is
And I'm
worth it.
still alive.
What about wardrobe? What about
Have a good time
wardrobe?
with people. That's life.
What about wardrobe?
Wardrobes. The Bono's glasses here. These are from Oliver Peoples. These are called Row After Midnight, and they're about $500 a pair. And I have, some spares of some copies that aren't Bono glasses. Yeah, those are the. He's only wore the ones you're showing now. I think he's only wore them a few times in the '90s.
Those are expensive too.
My specialty is the contemporary look. So when I walk into a room and people have seen Bono's photos in the last month or two, they'll say, "Oh my gosh, here's Bono."
Yeah.
That's my specialty. So rosaries I get from a friend of mine. I used to have some rosaries that I would walk around, sometimes 4 or 5 rosaries, and I would just, if someone commented on them, they liked it, say, "Wow, what a beautiful rosary." And I'm not Catholic. I'll just give it to them,
What about these? What about these glasses?
I have probably 7 pair of those, 6 or 7 pair, but I probably give it away about 10 pair.
At $200 a pop?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're about $200, $200 to $300 each.
Well, yeah. I agree with that. Sometimes you can't skimp. You don't want to always. I don't want to always go down to Chinatown in New York City and Lower Manhattan and buy knockoffs because you don't feel the character with knockoff stuff.
Right.
Sometimes you have to feel the aura of the character, and you can't feel it with cheap stuff on. You just can't.
Absolutely. I got the same kind of jacket.
See, there you go.
Rosy V-neck, black V-neck, T-shirt underneath, and I know
top to bottom, you're looking good, man.
But Bono's wore my rosary more than once. So yeah, I've got official stuff, and also the earrings, the stud, and the hoop.
Okay.
Right. So
and
these kinds of things you study, and
And Ed Phillips seems to like your wardrobe.
Yeah. Well, I wear black because I don't know how to dress myself, and it's easy. People are like, wow,
that's always a good go.
What they really should ask is, hey, you got to dress yourself? And I have to say no.
Yeah. I want to say hi to my brother Jimmy over there in Syracuse, New York. Hey, Jimmy. Love you madly, man. We're talking
Jimmy.
to.
Greetings from San Diego.
There you go. So Bono, I'm sorry, Pavel, the #1 Bono tribute artist in the world, just said hi to my brother. I am flabbergasted. I want to thank everybody who's on this show. Now, I want to say one thing. This is our maiden voyage,
sir.
and I was kind of like a little apprehensive to do this at all because going live is a really great undertaking. I'm the producer, I'm the lighting guy, I'm the microphone guy, the sound guy, and a lot of things can go wrong. I want to say thank you, folks, for staying with me and my idiocy, and I want to thank you, Pavel, for dealing with me and my craziness.
You're a gracious, gentle man. You're a good man. One of my favorite people in the world.
And the check will be in the mail. Thank you for saying that. Yeah.
All right, let's sign off with a U2 song.
We're going to sign off with you?
Of a song.
Oh, are you telling me you have to go?
No, I didn't know what you were saying. I thought
no, not at all. I'm looking at the time.
All right, good.
We're a half hour.
On tomorrow, man.
I thought, actually, to tell you the truth, when I first did this endeavor, I saw everybody doing hour interviews with everybody, and I said, well, I'm not going to belabor my friends and fans on Facebook with an hour type of show. But before you know it, we've done 35 minutes already, and I'm having a great time. And I have a couple of more questions to ask you. Questions like, let's see, I'll give you one of mine that I did. Real quick story. I'm at the Plaza Hotel doing a show, a bar mitzvah, and I didn't know what was going to happen. So it's hot. It's July. I open up the window at the Plaza Hotel to get some fresh air in the room. Someone looks up and says, "Oh, look, it's Michael." This when Michael was alive. "Oh, look, it's Michael." So I, wave down. "Hi, how are you? I love you. You're beautiful. So am I." Whatever. Right. Okay. And then I go back to sit down and watch television until the bar mitzvah man's father come in and say, "CP, you're on." Bam. So I'm sitting there. Next thing I know, there's a knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, "Oh, wow, it's showtime. This is great."
It's security, hotel security. I'm like, hotel security? So I grabbed all the soap and stuff that I stole out of the bathroom and I put it back in the bathroom, right? They opened the door and they said, what did you do? I'm like, what? Look in the bathroom. I didn't do anything. So they said, open the window. Well, the window's already open. I looked out in the window and Pavel, there must have been 500 people on the sidewalk at the Plaza Hotel, spilled out into the street. They said, you're causing a traffic habit, a traffic nuisance or whatever. We might even give you a ticket for this.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. So what you going to do? I went to the window and I took the wig off and the glasses off.
Wow,
said,
see, that makes sense.
Yeah. And they and the lovely New Yorkers, I love New Yorkers so much. The lovely New Yorkers gave me a few of these, I can't show my finger. And they went on about their merry way. I love New Yorkers so much. But
you do.
which begs the question to you: what is one of your moments that you can share that don't have to be exactly like that one, but something that's really like high powered and funny or twerky or quirky or whatever?
Okay, first time I was in Dublin, Ireland, late 2000s, and I did a gig out there with these clients. And I share with my tenants, with my clients, if you're doing a convention or something, no performance, just meet and greets. I tell them, get me in and get me out. Give me a shirt with your logo on it. You'll get hundreds and hundreds of people taking photos. Some will come up to me, talk to me for a brief moment, blah, blah, blah. I'll take selfies with them, right? Whatever. And they'll leave. And the talk will travel around the world. These guys have me there for 3 days, 8 hours a day. Take photos.
I'm sure.
There's a mad feed for about an hour, and for almost 3 days, I sat there like an idiot on a stool saying, hey, want to take a picture? No. Right? So, all right. So now I'm writing some poetry.
Uh-huh.
And I'm in Dublin, Ireland by myself. I'm having a pint here, having some fish and chips there, talking to all kinds of people. And I went to the Temple Bar, which is a whole general area. It's famous. It's almost like going to Times Square, New York, right? Just famous place. And they have live music going on. Place is packed at this pub, one pub after another. They have a shop, a pub, shop, pub. And it's packed with people. When I say packed, it's like this. So, wow. and the glasses are about 5 feet, so you can see the musician performing, and then you can look through the glass and all kind of. So I go inside and I say to the guy, hey, I used to play like you do. I did for like 12 years performing at this restaurant in San Diego, just acoustic guitar. He goes, oh my God, I thought you were Bono for a minute. I said, oh yeah. I said, do you know any U2 stuff? He says, yeah. So we go up and I just start singing some stuff with acoustic guitar with this guy. We did like 3 songs. As I turned around, looked out the window, there was hundreds of people outside. Oh, it gets better, right? Hundreds. I'll tell you, the ego is strong, man. You're loving it. You go, wow!
And you didn't see it coming.
It's amazing. You just thought, what am I going to do here? So I went to the door, the front door. I meandered through the crowd, now who most got the clue that, or at least the thought that Bono was performing in Dublin while they were visiting. I mean, how amazing is that, right?
That's
so I go
amazing.
To the door and I say to people, I said, hi, everybody. It's just like this. No Irish Baroque or anything. That's just the way I speak. Anyway. And I see a homeless guy, a young guy, at the end of the crowd there, kind of sitting on the ground. So I do this, put my hand up, and I tell people, I said, listen, I've got to get across this way. Would you let me through, please? Please allow me without bothering me. Is that okay? Yeah. So I walk over to this guy. That's my brother. How you doing? Right? And he says, Bono. I said, oh, he says, hey, can you help the poor?
Uh-huh.
He's an Irishman. He says, Bono, can you help the poor? And I'm like, oh man, I went through my pockets. I had €1. And I said, brother, this is all I've got. I gave him, I put his hand, he dropped his hand, looked at it, looked at me, dropped that, looked at me. He says, here, he gives me the euro back. He says, you're not Bono. You need this more than I do.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at you.
Do, right? You know, he was absolutely right, and it humbled me. It humbled me. It humbled me.
Yeah, that brought you back down a few notches.
I deserved that humility. I did.
That brought you back down a few notches. And we'll be right back with Pavel.
Yeah.
We'll be back with Pavel. Pavel, can you hang around for a couple more minutes?
Absolutely. How fun is this?
You're online with CP Lacey. We'll be right back after 5 seconds. Don't believe, for real, 5 seconds. I'm telling you, it's going to be what? 5 seconds. Don't believe me? Watch. It's going to be only 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Yo, we'll be right back after 5 seconds. Don't believe me? Go ahead and count. Watch this. Go ahead and count.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, CP Lacey, man. No, stop what you're doing for 1 second, man, and do me a big favor. Just say there's a new dude, CP Lacey.
There's a new dude, CP Lacey.
We're talking with my man, Pavel Svara. Spell your name. S-F-R...
E-R-A. It's Latin, it's Sfera. I'm Romanian from
Sfera.
Yugoslavia. Sfera, but we call it Sfera for Americans.
It's S-F...
F, as in Frank. E-R-A.
Sfera.
Romanians and Italians have the S and the F. That's the only languages in the world.
Wow. S-F. You're right. I've never seen the S and the F. I would have thought it was S-V. The way it's pronounced.
Yeah, that's not uncommon with the pronunciation with Serbians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they have an F.
Well, I have fans and friends all over the globe, so if you want to say hello in your native tongue to anybody or say a little something, I'd like to hear it anyway.
Sure, absolutely.
Say hi to them.
So in Serbian, we say Dobro dan, kako ste vi, good day, how are you? Romanian, we say Bună ziua, ce mai faci? Good day, how are you? In Turkish, we say Nasılsın arkadaşım? My friends, how are you? And in my German, we would say Wie geht's meine Freundin? That's hello, my friends. In Italian, I would say amici, anche ragazzi, grazie, anche mi ricordi.
Now he's just showing off. Now he's just showing off. Oh, wait, I like to be transparent. Hold up, Pavel. Pavel.
I speak other languages.
Pavel.
So, it's important.
Pavel. I like to be transparent. I love to be transparent. And when I went to that one transition, you can see this is a green screen behind me. This background is not really behind me. And when I went to my other transition, I went to the wrong camera. I went to camera 2, which look at that. That's horrible.
Oh, that's all right, man. Hey, listen,
but
it's human.
I'm transparent. I don't want to ever get on Facebook Live and lie to anyone or try to be, any clandestine stuff or pay no attention to that thing over there. Whatever I can do. I want to thank you folks for listening to the show and watching. And things can go bad. And I'm not going to act like it didn't happen. You saw the green screen behind me.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good.
I'm actually in my office, and that's how we do that. Anyway, my wife said you look fabulous. You look just like Bono.
Thank you. Thank you, darling. Hope to see you soon.
But then again, what else is new? You know what I mean? You do look just like him. We're going to take this opportunity to take a look at what you did on NBC not too long ago. Okay?
Famous definitely has its perks. But what if you could all of a sudden, whenever you wanted, transform into a celebrity? Well, NBC's Keith Morrison went to find out.
Do YouTube music. We do all YouTube. Oh, come on, look at me. What else would I be doing? The Beatles? Look at me.
When we wandered around Universal City Walk, he was practically mobbed.
It's wonderful, I think.
Love it.
But we couldn't help but notice when he signs autographs, he carefully avoids penning the word Bono.
The Bono guy, he's probably pulling in, I would say, a half dozen to a dozen gigs a month, traveling the world.
Absolutely.
And after our little meeting, Bono?
Ready? Point 2.
Bono, or Pavel, or whichever one it is here, worked the crowd.
I actually met the president of Ireland and a gig out there, and she was walking by, she thought I was the man.
And so he tries to be a lot. For today, Keith Morrison, NBC News, Hollywood.
Wow, that's amazing. That's some good stuff right there, man. You've done a lot.
It was fun. It was a fun day. Lessons learned, man.
You do a lot that the average impersonator doesn't do, solely because of the fact that you're in such demand. Bono is in such demand. I mean, a lot of the lookalikes, they have their moments. Like, let's say someone who does Cyndi Lauper. She's phenomenal.
Right.
She's great. She had tons of hits, but she's not in the limelight every day. So promoters aren't really knocking on her door as much, which is a bad thing. Which is why I tell most impersonators, don't do just one. Don't be a one-trick pony. If you can, do as many as you can. So, if you're not doing Cyndi, you're doing Cher. If you're not doing Cher, you're doing this one over here. You're not doing her, throw on a wig and throw some tanning on and do Diana Ross. Whatever. Just make it happen. Right? But just make sure you're doing it on par. Don't just go up there and make a fool of yourself and the industry.
Right.
Right. You agree?
I absolutely agree. As an agent friend of mine told me years ago, says, my character will be the man for some time. But when you get these characters that are hot for the minute, you'll lose them in due time. Like back about 15 years ago, there was a big demand for Hannah Montana. Now, if you ask anybody about Hannah Montana, you would never.
Yeah.
I don't even think she's even being requested, even though now she's Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, Hannah Montana. They'll think that's the cartoonist for the Yogi Bear show.
That's right. Exactly.
Oh wait, that was Hanna-Barbera. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot.
That's right.
But we have a few minutes left. I want to talk about what would you have done had you not been a celebrity impersonator? What would you have done?
I probably would have sold real estate and maybe flipped houses. I've had some construction background. I've got a city planning degree, and also a lot of humanitarian work.
Wait, you said you have a city. You have a city. What was that? You have a city what?
City planning degree.
Oh, marvelous.
Yeah, it's actually public administration with the emphasis in city planning. So I know how governments work. I know how they function. I did an internship with the city. I go around. I spent a year studying architecture. I thought I'd be an architect. So a lot of things like that. So I'm curious about how the world works.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm working on a novel at the moment and a compilation of my poetry for publication.
I'm sorry I put this picture in front of you while you're talking,
That's
but
right.
I
know who that person is.
Is that Romania?
No, that is Las Vegas.
Legends in Concert.
I was headlining the Las Vegas Strip with Legends in Concert.
I did that show. I did that show as James Brown.
Yes, wow.
Who runs that? That's not Jenna Juice.
A lot of fun.
Who runs that Legends in Concert? Is that Jenna Juice? No.
Jenna Juice. No, Legend Concert. They might have had some Jenna Juice, but this one was where they bring a few of the lookalikes or the tribute artists on stage, the top-notch ones.
Yeah. I did that show. I forget the promoter's name, but yeah, she was.
Tony Lee.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Was it somebody else? No, someone else was running it. I know Tony, but someone else was running it when I did.
Mark Mercer.
No, it was a lady. I forget her name. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me.
You know how it is.
Well, I'm going to look at my watch and see we have about 10 minutes left. I'm trying to think of some more questions to ask you, but I want to read a couple of more of the comments that people are sending in.
All right.
Let's see. Brown Lace says, turn up the Al Roker segment. Oh, I guess the people at home didn't hear the Al Roker. I knew it was kind of low. And also, Annette Phillips says, that's awesome to get that degree. That's a great degree to have. I don't know what city planners do, but they install sewer systems and things of that nature and get the grid on par so we won't get bombed.
Oh yeah, it's not even just that. You know what you got to do is you got to find out areas of town that are underprivileged and figure out ways to get it bustling again. You do some of these strip malls and you try to get in a large name brand grocery store and other shops in there that do different training, different expectations. It amps up the whole structure of the economic viability of sections of town.
Oh,
And
I have someone here. I have someone here.
That's one of the things.
I have someone here, Angela Trouth. She says she knows you. Does the name Angela
Oh
ring a
yes,
bell?
Angela. I love Angela. She's my friend.
She's here. She's watching the show, and this is great. Oh, this
Hi,
is
Angela.
lovely. Hey, Angela. Thanks for tuning in. Where's she from? Let us know where you're from.
I'm sorry, Cincinnati. Cleveland.
Cincinnati. Okay. Well, thank you for being online with CP Lacey and Pavel. This is great. We have a few more minutes left. If you guys want to chime in, I'm also trying to make this interactive. I didn't get my other phone yet, my dummy phone, where you can call in and make requests and what have you, because I'm not going to give you my phone number and have you calling me all hours of the night talking about, I want to see Pavel again. No. That's not going to happen.
That would be all right.
No, it would be all right for you. I'll give them your number and they call you.
Thank you.
But yeah, I'm going to get my dummy phone and I'll put a number at the bottom of the screen and you'll be able to check this out and we can just have a great time. Pavel,
yes, sir.
What was your best city? What city do you like the best?
Oh man, that's kind of hard to do because I've had great memories all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say Boston, right off the bat.
Oh, Boston.
Yeah.
Boston.
There's a lot of my very first clients there I'm still friends with. As a matter of fact, I've had one of the kids come out and visit me. That's not uncommon because when you connect with some of these people, in my eyes, I want to connect their life.
Yeah.
Especially if they're private organizations or private parties, you know. So when I got to Boston, I stayed with them. We cook, we hang out, we tell stories. Sometimes and it all started with just doing a show. And me and Angela are kind of the same way. We become friends quick. I knew her family. I knew a lot of her friends. And we just stayed in touch through thick and thin of what goes on in our lives. And so, she's in a really good place with a really good gentleman in her life. And, a lot of her friends. She got me to do a show for the Human Rights Campaign.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was a big show, pretty fun. A lot of decent people.
What's next for Bono? I'm sorry, not Bono.
Yes, sir.
What's next for Pavel? What's next for you, man? Now that the pandemic is easing up just a little, are you starting to take in-person gigs yet?
I am. As a matter of fact, I did a gig for St. Patrick's Day with my band. Not too far from me is a packed house.
Oh.
We didn't interact too much with the audience because of the pandemic and all, but
of course.
This Sunday I'm going to be performing with my buddy Josh's band, Bruce Springsteen band. We call it the Bruce Springsteen Experience in Oceanside. And I'm sorry, he's in Orange County.
Yeah.
So we just gonna do a couple of tunes. Bono and Bruce Springsteen are best friends.
Oh, so why don't you just give the impersonator's real name so folks can look him up and give him some love? What's the Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah, you can find me at. Can I?
Sure.
My website as well?
Sure. I was going to do that in 2 minutes from now, but might as well do it now. I'm sorry, I was speaking over you. Go ahead, do it again.
No, it's bonodouble.com.
bonodouble.com. Okay, makes sense. bonodouble.com. Now that's your website, and I guess they can get emails from the website.
Yes.
Okay. So if you guys want to look at any more of his awesome videos, interviews, and what have you, just go to bonodouble.com and you can connect with him right there. Well, Pavel, I just want to say it's been amazing. It's been amazing. And for everybody who tuned in, I'm sorry that I tricked you into thinking that Bono was going to be here, and I kept it going by saying my producers told me that it was going to be Bono. I am the producer. I am. There are no producers running around doing this stuff for me. I do it all on my own with my lovely wife, Cordy, who's my manager, and she does an amazing job making me look like I have some sense. Pavel, I want to say thank you so much for joining us on this, my maiden voyage. You made it really spectacular for me, and I just want to say make sure you keep your social distancing, even though you've gotten your shots, and put it in your contract.
you.
If anybody comes up to you and try to take a selfie, that the show is over, you still have the deposit, and you walk away with the deposit. Okay.
Let me finish off like I do with all my shows. With
Go ahead. Here it comes. Here it comes, folks.
With or without you.
Here it comes,
And
folks.
It goes something like this.
Here it comes, folks.
With or without you, I can live. With or without you, with or without you.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say. Pavel, you're the best, man. You are the absolute
You're
best.
the best. I'm honored to be on your show, man. I've been a fan of yours for a long time.
This has been great, and wow.
Nothing but love for you. Nothing but love for you, man.
Wow. Matter of fact, I want to say that backwards. Wow. I'm an idiot. I keep telling you that. No one wants to
your
be.
YouTube joke was pretty funny.
Which one?
Took the buffalo, took the rims.
Oh yeah. That's great. Who we have here? We have son. We have I'm going to say this name correctly. It's Stefano Svera. Oh, that's another Stefano Svera with the SF name.
Wow.
Yeah, Svera. Is that your cousin?
He got the same name. It's wonderfully related.
Do you know that? You don't know this person?
He's my brother.
Oh, well, see, my brothers are online watching too. Hey, hey, Stefano. Stefano, thank you for watching the show, man. And thank you for chiming in and letting us know that you were here. I want to thank everybody who came aboard. Claudia, what's Claudia is, I can't, Claudia Pipenberg. You know Claudia?
Yeah, Pipenberg.
Pipenberg.
Some people say tomato, some people say tomato.
She's okay. Well, she says
tomato or tomato, so they don't say anything.
She says your favorite brother is here and one of your best friends. Looking good. And that also said that he looks like Bono but younger. That's always good. That's always good to hear.
That's because I am.
Is that
5
right?
years younger.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I want to say hi to all the people who came on board. I'm looking at the names over here. Ernestine Porter, thank you, my darling, for being on board online with CP Lacey, and everyone who came on board. And Eddie corrected me. He's in the Central Valley, in there. That's the Central Valley, not the Southern California.
No, it's the central part of California.
Yeah. Either way, you guys are having a very cold day, and I'm so glad of that. It doesn't make sense that you get all the warm weather all the time.
It's cold, man. It's like 59 outside.
Oh yeah. Tell me about it. Okay. We had 64 today. We had 64 today.
Yeah, just on that for it.
Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I believe the clock on the wall says that's all, y'all. It's time for me to take 2 steps to the rear and get out of here. Pavel.
Spread the love. CC.
Pavel. I cannot say it enough. Thank you so much. Thank you all for watching online with CP Lacey. We're going to be back. I'm going to try to do this every Thursday, so mark your calendars. Every single Thursday, I will be online. CP Lacey online. Pavel, you're the best. Thank you so much. And without you, how you do that last note? Without you.
With or without you.
With or without you. Everybody sing. That's it for us for right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I'm CP Lacey. And as always, I'm CP Lacey. And as always, I'm saying it again. I'm CP Lacey. Thank you so much for watching. And now I'm going to say God bless you all. Stay safe. Continue to practice your social distancing and all that stuff. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching.
This has been a special report from Lacefront Entertainment. We now return you to your regularly scheduled online experience.